where certain data is between two values. So here I've selected star from the orders table, and you can see we have this order time column. So it displays the order time for each order in the table. But let's say we only wanted it for order times for the first week of January 2017. So to do that, we could add a where clause and use the between keyword. So let's do that now. So I've already written select product ID, customer ID, order time from orders, and I can add a where clause here which will have a between statement. So I can say where order time is between two values. So I have to write between. Now because I want the first week of January, I open single quotes, and inside the single quotes I type 2017 0101 for the 1st of January, and then I have to have a second value, so I type and 2017 01 again for January, and then 07, so just the first week of January, and I can run that statement and it's returned some values, and you can see that it's returned values where the order time is 1st January, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and there were no orders on the 7th of January, so it didn't return any for that. But it's just returned values where the order time is between the 1st and 7th of January, and it also includes where the order time is the 1st of January. So that's how we use a between statement when dealing with a date column. But we can also use it for number column. So let's change this order time column to customer ID. So still in the orders table, but let's type customer ID between, and let's say between 5 and 10. So we don't need the single quotes because we're dealing with numbers now, but let's say where customer ID is between 5 and 10. Let's run this statement, and you can see it's only going to return values where the customer ID is between 5 and 10, but it's going to include 5 and 10. So always include 5 and 10, and you can see the others are 6, 7, 8 and 9, but there's no other customer IDs returned. And you can also do it with strings. So we don't have any strings in our order table, but let's select star from our customer table, and you can see we have first and last name, which are strings or words. So let's say we wanted to select where the last name was between A and L. Then we can simply add a where clause to our select star from customer, where last name is between A and L. So we have to put it in single quotes, and we can run that, and you can see it's returned Armstrong, Bluth, Johnson. So anyone with a last name that's between A and L has been returned. So this is how we use the between statement in SQL, and you can use it for dates, numbers or strings, but it's particularly useful when you're dealing with dates. So you want to get some data between certain dates. So